Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can control the length of this video clip here, and I can even cut it into little sections if I wanted. I don't want the entire clip, I only want parts of it, or maybe I just want to shorten it up. There's about at least three different ways to do it. First way is right here. I can just go ahead and click on it and then just grab the end of the clip here, hover over it, left click, and just drag it all the way to the left here. And I can say I want it to stop, let's go right about right there. We'll stop it right there. And so what we have from the beginning of the clip here to the end, or the new end of the clip right there, our little edit. Now I can do the same thing on the left edge here. I can go ahead and drag this and say, I want it to start right around there someplace. Okay, how about right there? And you can see that it's a tiny little clip of that long clip right there, right? It's a little sub clip kind of. And it even it snapped itself to the left edge here to the next nearest clip, and it brought this picture-in-picture. It'll take everything on the timeline and bring everything all the way to the left, so you've got no gaps between things on the timeline. So if I go ahead and play this real quick, let's just kind of back this up, make sure we're on movie, click play, and you'll see it come out of there. We should get our picture-in-picture. We get the little clip we created of our groomsmen, and we're good to go. Okay, so it was that quick and easy. Now there's another way. We're going to go ahead and hit undo, Control Z. A couple times here till we get to, there we go. All right, so if we click on our clip right here and then click trim, an editing window that's called a trimmer window will open up here, and we can go ahead and actually cut or mark the points, our starting point and ending point, and you do that right down here with mark in and mark out. So let's explain what's happening in this window a little bit. So obviously this is our preview window. What we have right here is kind of a little area of focus here, so wherever we slide this around, you can see that we've got the scrubber here, and if we move this scrubber, the one up here is moving with it. And as we move this one up here, the one down below it, the main one, is moving with it as well. Okay, so what I can do here is go up here and let's do the same edit we just did, only we'll do it here in a trimmer window. So it pretty much starts right here. Now it's not really exact because I'm skipping over a lot of frames here. And down here it looks like it's showing me every 10th frame. So we're going to zoom in like this, and now I can get more precise control. I can either choose to use this or use that, and I can get in here and should be able to do some pretty precise control here. And I think it's easier with this one, as you can see. There we go. And we're going to say this is our mark in point. And I want to drag this, and let's get it to where we're about to lose the groomsmen. And what we're going to have to do is zoom back out a little bit down here. There we go. And a little too far. There, right there. So let's zoom in again and try that. Right about there is where we're going to lose them. And then we're going to click our mark out. Okay. So what we have here is if we, zoom back out, you're going to see that we've only marked this little portion of the clip. So that's what we're looking at right there, that little portion right here. And we can go ahead and play that. And there we go. So let's go ahead and click OK, and it applies that to our timeline, and we only have a little clip here, so let's take a peek. Oh, I didn't do movie. Let's bring that over a little bit, and there we go. Now let's go back in there. Okay, so let's click on our clip and let's do trim again. and I can actually adjust the volume. So I don't know if you could hear the volume right now, but let's say I didn't want that volume in there at all for that particular part of the clip. I can just drag this completely down and click OK, and now when I go to play this back, I've got no volume that's associated with it, and it's actually silent here. And go back in, and I can reapply the volume just as easy and click OK. Yep. So pretty easy to do.